All right, so you've heard of them a lot, Zillow leads. These are commonly used by a lot of real estate agents, especially in the US. So basically in this video, what I'm going to discuss is whether you should or shouldn't buy Zillow leads and some of the experience that I've seen with some of the agents that work with us, and whether I've seen agents that are successful and how they've made it successful and agents that are unsuccessful and why that's the case. So if you want to see out exactly if that's a fit for you and if it could actually work out for you and just want to hear some of the experiences that we've seen, then check out this video. And at the end of this video, we'll basically include a free training as well. So make sure to stick around. Now, my name is Sam Spijkerman. I'm the founder and CEO of Somewhere Online, and we've helped hundreds of agents basically scale their real estate business through social media and database reactivation. If you want to learn more how my team could do the same thing for you and you want to book a call with me or one of my team members, just make sure to check the link down below and we can see if we can be of any help. If not, then we can always provide you with some free tips and tricks. So yeah, basically let's get back into the video. Now, Zillow leads have been commonly known by being used by a lot of real estate agents. However, what's been seen is that they've actually been trying to get the agents out of the real estate game by basically becoming a brokerage. Now, after that happening, a lot of agents actually got rid of Zillow leads, which basically meant that Zillow was actually chasing agents back again so they could make money again. So what I've seen is that a lot of agents stopped using it and basically started generating their own leads and basically grow their own database in a different way. And a lot of agents have seen much more success with that, and we've also been glad to see that. Now, one of the disadvantages that we've seen, especially with Zillow, is that the cost per acquisition can be really high. So oftentimes what's happening is that Zillow is charging a lot of money and the agent does see a return, but it's not a strong return, right? Typically it's 1 on 2, 1 on 3, or even less. And it takes a long time to actually see a return. And not every agent can do that, especially if you're a single agent that basically does everything on their own. So for that reason, it might not be a good fit. So you have to realize and set the right expectation with yourself that this is a long-term strategy. Now, another thing is that sometimes these are actually shared with other agents, which can be a disadvantage, right? So what you want to make sure is that you actually have your own exclusive leads if you go with them. However, again, then what you start getting is that you're going to start to pay more for these leads. So you always have to make sure that you set the right expectation, at least give it a year, 6 months to a year, and you want to see a return on investment. And if the numbers make sense, that it could make sense for you as well. So see if other people have tried it in your market and if they have actually seen success, right? So that's what I would always try to do, is have some more research, see if they have any guarantees, because that's also very important to see, okay, what is my guarantee on this? Because a lot of times they actually don't have any. So you just want to make sure that that's in place just to give you a better feeling about it as well. Now, there's a lot of replacements from Zillow leads, and I always recommend to basically go a different route, simply because it can actually be much more cheaper and done much better if you don't go that route. And a few examples are, for example, just like database reactivation with your own leads, other leads that you've bought, for example. They don't have to be from Zillow, sale by owner data, expired, neighborhood data, etc. If you want to see the process and you're interested about it, just drop a comment down below and I'll be happy to drop our process on it. Another one is Facebook and Instagram leads. You can build a brand on there so the leads are more warm, and basically you can nurture them with content, which is super important so that they actually start to know your brand, they start to know, like, and trust you even more. So this way they're not that cold as Zillow leads, right? Because that's the main thing as well. You're paying a lot to basically get warmer leads, but at the end of the day, they still don't know you, right? So you want to pay for higher quality, but the best way to do it is to basically post more content out there and to basically have people see your brand and your name and stay on top of mind with the right reminders, right? Because that's very important in your sales process. Now, another one is, for example, Google local service ads and Google My Business that will basically make your brand stronger and make sure that you're omnipresent. And one thing that I always recommend is, with all these recommendations that I offer, try them all out, see which one you like the most, and focus all of your time on that one, the one that you think is going to get you the best results and that you like the most. That's typically what we do for agents as well. We see what's going to work best for them, and typically at the end of the day they just focus on one thing, and they basically do that for an absurd amount of time, which basically makes them so successful, right? So here, that's basically my opinion on whether you should get Zillow leads and some of the replacements and alternatives for that. So yeah, I hope you got some value out of this video and some tips and tricks. If you want to learn more about our team, check the comments down below and we'll be happy to hop on a call and see if there's anything that we can do for you. If not, then we just give you some free tips and tricks and we'll part ways. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.